Hey guys, we're entering the ADP season, which is basically off-season training for athletes. So we get youth athletes of all different levels coming in to get working on their sport. Now's the time that we can do a true strength and conditioning program. One of the big things that every athlete wants is speed development. So whether you are a field or court sport athlete and even a hockey player, all these principles apply for getting quicker. So one of the first things we want to work on is running mechanics. Now, everyone's got genetic abilities that are going to differ. Everyone's got strength abilities that they can work on and explosive power that they can work on. But technique and mechanics give you so much more benefit when you're doing things well. A simple example that we came across in my daughter's soccer team, I just saw this yesterday, is when the girls were running through, they were going, and she's quick already, she's running through, and every time her leg came down, her heel would land first. So if you imagine my leg like a tree, which way is that force going to go? It's going to go backwards. So you have to, every time you plant like this, you have to overcome it and then push through. So what is that doing? It's actually decelerating the stride every single step, and it's putting more stress on the hamstring. So how should it look? So rather than coming through here, we decelerate, and the leg is coming out in front. We want to have our athletes coming through. Dorsiflex is also those toes are holding up to the shins, and it should cycle underneath the foot on the ball of the foot. My heel is not actually touching the ground, so it's cycling through. So what are a couple things that we can do to get working on proper foot contact and then good dorsiflexion? One of the first things we'll do is just like a wall posture drill. So it would be heels off the floor. Think about your abs and butt tight, like you're trying to hold that wall up, and you're going to get our athletes into a good running position. So we're teaching them how to stay tight, how to get into that good recovery position, and where the pressure should actually be through the ball of the foot. We're going to do holds like that 15, 20, 30 seconds at a time, really start to build that muscle endurance and that good mind muscle connection where we need that body to be. Then we're going to go more so now through here, we're going to go into a little march. So again, we're not going to let us sway through the trunk. We need our athletes stable, so hips aren't going back, but every time they're using their core strength, they're starting to build that good body awareness, so they know how to get that proper force application into the ground to go faster. We'll also do drills like ankle jumps, where we are trying to keep that good dorsiflex position, toes up again. So you're teaching them different kinds of skipping drills and how to get that quickness off the ground, where rather than that slow heel to toe contact. And then finally, in the hallway right over there, we use a tank. So we can do resistance and they're having to go heel to toe. It's really going to be a slow battle, but when you cue them to push quickly, it's going to get them driving through off the balls of the feet. And again, reinforce those good mechanics. So we start with really simple, we get more aggressive, and then we can actually get them into it. And then finally, we get them into short sprints, 5 and 10 yard sprints, where we're teaching that dorsiflex position. It's going to start to happen naturally, and then we can start to build it up, especially for those longer duration sprints. So keep that in mind. We're talking about speed. We need the acceleration phase. We need that long distance sort of sprint mechanics with good dorsiflexion. Make sure you're not overstriding when you do that, both for speed and injury prevention.